You are looking live. Welcome to TradingDeskCapital.com. I'm Rob Helmick, and I gave $2.5 million to my AI robot to trade zero DTEs. I must be crazy. I gave my robot, you heard me right, $2.5 million to trade in the zero DTEs. Today, I'm going to show you everything that it did. I also gave it $30,000. That account is actually up to 50, so I gave it $50,000 to trade in a smaller account, zero DTEs. I'm going to show you everything that it's done today. I'm also going to tell you Sunday at 3:55, if you missed it, I gave you all the trades that the robot is going to put on in the $30,000 account, now $50,000 account, for the entire week. Now, a little bit of housekeeping. I've heard some funny things from people on the internet. I guess if you're being successful, jealousy raises its ugly head all across the internet. A lot of people are, or not a lot, a few people, a few of these gurus out there are suggesting that my returns are based upon the fact that I keep adding to my account. That's not true. I actually never show you how much money is in my account. What I show you is what Options Omega tells is the exact amount of money that I made trading just zero DTEs since October 1st. They show you just the trades that I've made, the 22,000 trades that the robot has made since October 1st. Win, lose, or draw, I show you every day. Every single day I win, I show you. Every single day I lose, I show you. On my Discord, I show not all, but a lot of the trade logs. I'll show you all of them if you really want to see them. So let's take a look and see where we are doing today. Before we do, if you don't have a real trading system, this channel is for you. We're going to give you a real trading system here. We're going to also show you, if you don't trust yourself, we're going to show you how you can trust yourself. If you don't feel like you're in control, we're going to show you how you can get into control. Trading should be fun. You trade with me, you are going to have fun every single day. I guarantee it. You're not supposed to give it guarantees in the financial world. I guarantee you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. I don't know about, you'll have fun. We're all going to have fun. Are you kidding me? Behind me is all of the, I thought we'd done 500 or so videos since October, and those are some of the thumbnails that you see. There's my lovely wife, Maria. She and I have traded 2,100 straight days together. She was a former banker, and I was a former internet CEO and attorney. I started the largest online learning company called ecollege.com in the world and took that company public. And probably the biggest mistake I ever made, because I love teaching, and I'm really looking forward to teaching people on Trading Desk Capital. There it is. Look at that. You say it, it comes up. TradingDeskCapital.com. TradingDeskCapital.com. You can sign up for our newsletter, of which we send out exactly 0 newsletters so far. You will not be inundated with emails from us. So far, if you signed up, you received 0. We also have a scholarship program. Look at that. Boom, right on cue. There's our scholarship program. I think we are 100% full on that. I think it's sold out today, if I'm not mistaken. It has been available for 2 days. And there you'll hear my robot trading in the background, about 150 trades today. Right? If you think you're forcing trades, we're going to show you how not to do that. If you're entering too early, too late, we're going to show you how not to do that. We're also going to do a chat room today, and in the chat room, they're going to spend my money, $600, either a put credit spread or a call credit spread, whichever way you want. I will do exactly what the chat room has done. We've done it around 40 or 50 times. I think they're up $5-6 grand, and we thank you very much for that. We give all that money to Barbie, our dog, buy her treats, beds, and we give some to the Humane Society to help save animals. So if you want to help save dogs and cats and animals in the Daytona Beach Shores area where we live, then please go into the chat room, spend my money, and pick a winner. Pick a winner. Let's take a look at that chat room. Who is in the chat room today? Let me see. Good afternoon, Rob from Maxwell is in there. He's number 1 today. And I apologize. I've been so busy onboarding people into the TradingDeskCapital.com website, Founders Club, into the scholarship program, that I was very dilatory in getting this done today. I apologize for that. Megan's in there. Eric's in there. Porsche guy, that's my son, Tyler. Hello, Tyler. Tyler scalps stuff. Tyler has never been on the show in person. Tonight, when we start the Founders program, Tyler will be revealed. He has purchased a camera today and some microphones or whatever. He's going to be broadcasting from his airplane hangar, which is attached to his house, which is full of cars and not one single airplane. But so I guess he called it a car hangar. But he is very excited. He told me he was ripping the plastic off his car and washing them, and I'm sure that it will be beautiful. No doubt about that. He is a car guy. Azar is in there. Hello, Azar. Azar, if you don't know, Azar is one of the top traders at Tasty Trade. If you can see him on the Rising Stars a true hero of mine. What a fantastic guy. Great, great trader. And my goal someday is to be as good as him. He's really great. Who else is in there? Is Mario's in there, I see. And I see Malachi is in there. I see Butch Barnum is in there. Malachi again. Kyle's in there. And I see Robert 2H. And I see John G. And I see Krabby Traders in there. A lot of the regulars, thank you very much. You want to see the car hang out. Yeah, are we having a good time? If you're winning today, give me a W in the chat room. If you're we're not losing, waiting until another day, WW. I am a big WW. I am definitely not winning today. Won 40 grand yesterday. Think I might be giving a lot of it back, maybe all of it back today. Why am I happy? Because I know in math, everything we do is math-based, right? I've been doing math since I was a little kid. My grandpa told me at 8 years old, my phone number was the square root of 2. I looked him straight in the eye and said, "What's a phone number, Grandpa?" He didn't care. He gave me a slide rule at age 12. He gave me an abacus at age 10. He gave me a book of random numbers at 14. I started dealing cards at 16 and counting at 18 and started playing professionally and put myself through law school and through college. All we ever did, our family, was all based on math. They were college professors for 40 years teaching statistics. And we used to work the powers of pi and just had a great time doing math and then doing card games, which is what a mathematician's version of fun is. So let's take a look at my Tasty Trade account. This is, let's see where we are. Let's start with the big, there we go. This is where we're supposed to start. So I only do 2 trades. I do the NQs, which is a Crazy Ivan trade up here, and I do the SPX. And you can see on my Crazy Ivans, I'm supposed to close these at 25%. Butch Barnum will tell you that that 72% is more than 25, and I've been very bad and very greedy, thinking that this is going to be nothing but up. But I did put on 12 days a year. I like to see a 300 drop or more. This was down 600. The Qs were. This is the Qs right here. It was down 600, and I put on 5 of them today and made $2,700 so far today. Not too shabby, 14%. I probably will close those at 25% unless things go great in China, and then I might just let it ride to the moon. So let's take a look at my SPX trades. This has not been good. This has not been pretty. We got wiped out on both sides. Each one of these is $300, so that's 4 times 300, 12 times 300, 4 times 300, and we got 14, 14, and 16, all times 300, 24, and 4, all times 300. You get an idea. 9, 4, 9, 8, 10, 8. That's what's left, right? And all of that is about $300 each. So, and there we're getting stop loss. You say we get punched out. We're just getting stop loss because we're moving to the upside. And think about it, stop loss. What's wrong with that? It stops your loss. I love that. I love getting my loss stopped. Why wouldn't I? All right, everybody likes to know how Rob's doing. People think it's because I'm increasing my account that the account's going up. That's just totally false. And it is funny that people are that worried about me. I made 40 grand yesterday. Looks like we're going to give it all back today. Doesn't have the best day possible. That's okay. Hey, I've lost 80 grand in a day. I know what the numbers are, and I'm fine with that. That's in the $1 million account, and now 2.5 million. And now in the $50,000, what is $50,000 account is, I haven't added any money to this account. It's still trading the original 30. And it is up, no, it's down $700 or so. So not terrible. So let's take a look at my fun thing. I love looking at this one. This shows you where we are with that $1 million account. Now remember, this is the profits yesterday were 40,000, but it was on 2.5 million or so. So I have increased it just because I had so much money sitting on the sideline. So it's a little bit unfair. We're going to have to use AI to calculate. We started with $1 million. We went up to 726,000 or so. So we made 72%, something like that, in 7.5 months. But now we're at 2.5 million. So each profit or loss is based on the 2.5 million to do the percentages. But we'll use AI and we'll figure it out so we have an honest number. But you can see we've done 22,000 trades in here. We captured about 10% of $7.5 million. Pretty sweet. We love seeing this to the upside. I'll take the Pepsi challenge against anybody else on the internet on how they're doing on profit and loss wise. There might be some people that will claim more, but ask them to see their trade logs. Probably not going to see it. Ask them to see what they've been doing. Probably not going to see it. I don't want to say bad things about anybody. And when someone says that, that means the next thing they're going to say is something bad about somebody. But if I were you, I would be very cautious about somebody who wants to tell you how to trade, that doesn't know what their trade log is, that won't show you their portfolio or at least the trade's performance over time, right? You wouldn't want to buy a Ferrari and someone says it's fast, and you say, how fast? And they say it's fast. And you say, yeah, but show me how fast it is. And they won't show you how fast it is. You want to know, you want to see the numbers. You always want to see the numbers. I'm a mathematician. I always want to see the numbers. And let's see, what is that? I don't know what that is. And this is the amount, you know what this is? This is a trade that I'm going to put on tonight. So let's get this right. Boink, doink, right there. And this is, might as well just get this set up. This is strategies, and we're going to go in here for chat. Great. And we're going to put on that. So we'll take a look at the chat in just a second, and we'll figure out where we are in the chat. I'm going to put this up a little bit. Boom. All right. So where are we? What are we doing right now? I don't think we can hear your trades going off on your end today. Oh, really? That's a bummer. I'm going to turn this. You know, I'll put that up there. Maybe. You know why? Because I had the volume way down. That's why. Because they're freaking loud. Yes. So Malachi's can't wait to see Tyler. Look at that. We all going to see at least one Porsche. Yeah, I think Tyler told me today he's got one of his Porsches has been in the shop for a year. So, and he didn't even crash it. The Hangersfield, look at that. There, I already a lot of houses a lot of horses out of the barn so far right now. Yeah, he was driving somebody's $2 million car the other day, calling me from the car, holding his phone in the hands. It means he was driving with one hand. I said, man, you are out of your freaking mind. He thought it was funny. I was scared to death. That's what dads do, though. All right, let's take a look at how we've been doing. Today is the 12th, a Tuesday, and these are our trades for the week. All of our trades are built by AI. All of them are robot managed. We have done 22,620 trades, 142 trading days. That was yesterday was 142. 42, our lucky number. Tyler and I love the number 42 because he asked me so many questions. I just told him 42 for the answer. 763,000. Where it looks like we're going to give back 40 grand to that today. So here's where it is. This is the number I showed you before. It's up 766. Like I said, we'll give back 40 of that. And that's fine. And, you know, look, when we had down days here, nobody remembers these down days, right? These down days, nobody remembers these. No one cares. I think one of these was $80,000 on a down day. I remember it, but I couldn't even tell you where it is on the chart. Maybe it's right there. I don't care. All I care about is people say, how'd you do today? Okay. Don't ask me how I did today. Don't ask me how I did in the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Don't ask me how I did in the last 3 days. Ask me how I did in the last month, right? Or 2 months or quarter. That's what I want to know. Is it going up from here to here? That's what I want to know. Over 6 months, over 142 trading days. That's what I want to know, right? This is, my dad was president of the United States Olympic Committee, head of the international, head of all governing, he was head of all water sports for the world, FINA. And he was on the International Olympic Team for the United States, would have been in charge of the Olympics #1 guy, Secretary General, had he not passed away at the age of 66. He put Steinbrenner on the U.S. Olympic Committee to bring in the dream team, right, to bring in the professionals. So we were in Steinbrenner's box at one game, and I said, Mr. Steinbrenner, tell me about trading. This is a story about trading. Just bear with me. And he says, I says to him, Mr. Steinbrenner, I bet you want this guy to get a hit. And he said, son, he called me son. He said, son, I don't care if this guy gets a hit. I don't care if we win this game. I don't care if those frickin' Red Sox beat us every game this year. I don't care if we win the pennant. The only thing, and the one and only thing I care about is winning the World Series, getting the ring. That's all I care about. And son, he still called me son. Son, you better figure out what's important to you, and that's what you better be able to go after, right? So what I am going after is portfolio profit. I'm not going after the wins every hour, every minute, every day, every week, every month. No, I'm going after the portfolio. I'm going after two things. I'm going after Maria, and I'm going after my portfolio victories, and that's it. That's my focus, okay? That's what we're here for. That's the game we're here to play. All right, that's enough of my soapbox. Let's get back to my favorite little PowerPoint here. So 142 trading days. Account balance is 1.7 million. Okay. I got to change that. If you take out the extra money I just added, I got to figure out a way to display this properly in the future. But we've won 763,000 because we started at $1 million. The AI doesn't realize I added more money. I'll have to put that in there. But that is actual 763 is after fees, commissions, and slippage. So that's where we are. We have made $5,300 per day. That is correct. We don't make that every day. That's an average. We win 57% of the time. We're profitable every single month. Our max drawdown is 5.4%. Our Sharpe ratio is 3.28. I talked to a fund manager today about how I was doing 3.28 because they're at 2.1. And they, were like, geez Louise, that's pretty darn good. I said, yeah, well, that's important to us. That's why we do it that way. So our longest losing streak is 5 days. Like I said, our winners are double the size of the losers. Here's our monthly. Here's where we are. In May, we were up 88. We're going to get back 40 of that today, baby. So we won 38,000 yesterday, and we were up 88,000. But I think that's gonna go away. It says it keeps the streak, but I think that's going to go away. But you can see 91,000 in October, 69,000, 142,000 in December, 4,000, not much in January, but still won. Someone told me yesterday that the April was the worst month they'd ever had. It was our best month, 186,000. But again, we're probably making more trades than anybody on the web, and we're keeping track of it dollar for dollar. So there's no misunderstanding. It's very clear. The other trade I do is the Crazy Ivans. We're 208. I hadn't put one on in about 2-3 weeks. I talked to a couple other traders today. It's funny because they put them on exactly the same way I did. You know who you are out there. I don't want to call you out, but we were 208-0, and we had one loss in November, but we rolled it down and out, so we won that, and we won another 400 grand on that. So this is our compound annual growth rate, and these are the trades. Before I put them on, a little commercial. I drink this iced tea every single day. It's got sweetener in it. It uses powdered iced tea. I can't say the name of the brand. It's got lemon in it, and it's got apple cider vinegar that I add to it. I've been drinking it for 40 years, 50 years, every single day. I love it. Makes me feel young. I feel like I'm 25 years old. That's why I talk so fast and so much. It's because of that little product there. So I don't sell it. I just tell you what it is. So these are the trades. Yes, and thank you very much. Somebody yesterday put in there what some mistake that I had made about these trades. And so here's what they are. And by the way, if you are, look at, we got a lot of W. If you're a trading addict like me, I'm a trading addict. If you're a trading addict, type in the word addict. If you're a trading addict, 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 type that in there because I want to see who the trading addicts are. Maria tells me she is getting some clothing to give away, not to sell, some merch with some of this on at Trading Addict and TradingDeskCapital.com. And here are the trades in the large account. Today it's using $2.5 million worth of, whoa, there's some more trades coming on. It's 344. So those are some of those 344. In the big account, we do 150 trades. This is not all of them, obviously. There's some trading addicts. Mario's a trading addict. Malachi's a trading addict, a tradatic. John G's an addict. Look at all these addicts in here. I love it. Look at all these addicts. We're all addicts, aren't we? Let's support each other 100% of the time. I love that. Trading Desk Capital, this is our new education website. Get on our mailing list. So far, we've made 0 mailings. No one sends out fewer mailings than us. I'll take the Pepsi challenge on that. We've just been too busy setting up the education site, but that's coming along. Look at this. How about that? Test. Frickin' thing. I got to figure out. Tyler, you got to get over here and figure out how that works. Sound addict. Wait, what? I need my sound. Yes, I need my sound too. Here we go again. Is absolutely right. I cannot. They tell me it's the people that run all this systems. They tell me it absolutely works all the time, and I'm telling you it doesn't. I restarted it before the show too. I just cannot figure that. But let's get back. So I don't even know what I was talking about. But let's get back and I know the comments in the thing. We absolutely don't want more than 3. I got in big trouble for that. I got in trouble for using AI. And so what time we got before we get to these trades? We got a few minutes. So I did not have time to update all this data today. I apologize for that. This might have been updated, but I did not get updated on the, it's not the $1 million account only. That's wrong. So at any rate, these are the comments, but these I think are the comments as of the other day. This is kind of interesting. Friday, we won 59 grand. Monday, we won 38,000, but we will give, looks like we're going to give back about 40 grand today. What are we giving back today? It is, you take the big number and subtract out the little, no, you take the green and subtract out the red. Are we 40 grand in the hole? Hey, look at that. Maybe only 38, 39. I'm the happiest guy down 39 grand, right? Set the alarm. The alarm is set. Don't worry. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. I set it this morning, and because I keep forgetting to do that. The chat lights up as the show goes on. All right, and these are the chats as of Friday for the commentators, but this has not been updated. So you probably saw all this yesterday. And we appreciate everybody coming in strong. I mean, really strong, and we appreciate that. So down 38,225, and you're not even seeing the PowerPoint. I'm talking about the PowerPoint. You're not seeing it. Uh-oh. All right, we got 2 minutes to go. Thank you, Surrey. Surrey. Hey, Surrey. Set an alarm for 3:48 tomorrow afternoon.
It's turned on.
There we go. How about that? Now we got the alarm set for tomorrow already. Good for me. All right, so here we go. This is how we're going to play this game. First of all, we're going to go over here and we're going to stop this chat room, and we're going to stop, and I'm going to stop the voting. So here we go. Please get ready. Get ready to tell me how we're going to stop this voting. Everybody, all your votes are in. All votes in. All in. All in. And we are done with the voting. Here we go. All right, we're done with the voting. What are we doing today? We are doing a put credit spread. A put credit spread. Oldie but a goodie. The put credit spread. All right, I got this ready to go. And boom, bango, bongo. Very good. Now, here's how we're going to play the game, right? The SPX, look at that. We're only down 280. Oh, no wonder we're getting killed. No wonder we're getting killed on both sides. So we're going to get this chart going. Let's bring up the chart. Where is the chart? There's the chart. Let's bring up the chart. Let's take off all the drawings. Boom, boom, dump. Yes, remove them all. And we got no tool in here. So now let's go ahead and see where we are. So we are going to get a number. What's going to happen is the market on close data is going to come in at 350. And that's when all the hedge funds tell the public exactly what they're going to do at the close. They are going to make a closing order, and the CBOE doesn't like all these orders coming in at the last second. So they're going to find out what the closing order is going to be with 1 second to go at 3:59:59. So we're going to get this market on close data. It's coming in 14 seconds. We're going to give it 1 minute to percolate. All the young bucks think they know what they're doing, and all they're going to do is drive the market the wrong way or give us lots of premium that we're going to be able to sell in 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Here we go for the market on closed data. There we go. Look at it go. Look at it go to the upside. We're going to the upside. 74.04, 74.394, 74.301, 705. Look at that. We're getting punched out. Stop losses are kicking in right now. We're getting our losses stopped. Thank you very much. Lots just going up. All right, we got 45 seconds to go before we go in. 45 seconds. We're going to be putting on a put credit spread. A put credit spread, which means we wanted to stay above our number, whatever the number is. You're going to see it come in here at the yellow as a working order. You're going to see if Tasty can get a fill. It's going to reset every 6 seconds until we get a fill, all done by robot. You cannot do this by hand. It is too complicated. You're not fast enough. I guarantee it. So here we go. What's the time check? We got 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. We're going to be coming in. Let's get ready. You're watching the clock behind me. You can see the clock behind me clear. Oh, my God, I got the wrong thing on there. Sorry very much. Here it is. All right, so this is the market on closed data. We're going to be over here. I had it totally on the wrong screen. Now you can see it. The market on closed data. In 4 seconds, we're going to be putting it in. You're going to see it up here. We're going to be trying to get it. It's going to be yellow. Then it's going to be green, or purple, red, blue, and boom. Here comes our order. And there's our order. We're trying to get 215. We got $215 two times, $215 two times. That's $430. We wanted to stay above 74.05. 74.05 is our number. We want to stay above 74.05. Let's stay above 74.05. Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? 74.05 is right there. Boom. All right, so that's the game. That's the game. We want to finish above 74.05. Not too complicated. Look at that thing. Oh, baby. We might be losing 40 grand for the day, but by God, we're going to try and win 430 bucks today. 430 bucks for the chat room. Come on. Come on. What's the small account down today? You know what? That's a very good question. Let's see what the small account's down at today. It's not small. It's 30,000 bucks. So you take the green minus the red. It's down. I'm going to call it 700 bucks. And on this one, we're down 40 grand. That's roughly where we are. All right. So let's take a look now. Here is the desktop. Come on up. Come on up. Uh-oh. Come on up. I am a robot trader during the day. 9 minutes during the day, I get to relax and have some fun. You know, I lost 40 grand today, so we're not going to cry about it. We know what the math is. Look at this dirty frickin' dog. Get up there. Get up there, you son of a gun. Time for a little iced tea. Time check. What do we got? We got 7.5 minutes to go. 7.5 minutes. What's our number? 74.05. 74.05 right now. We're at 427, 480, 477, 526. There it is. 526. Are you kidding me? That's the money. That's the easy money, baby. That's the easy money. Have no doubt. Those young guys are trying to figure out what the heck happened. I thought I did the market on close. It doesn't really matter which side they take. There's so many of them that are trying to play the lottery that we're going to get a nice big fat premium. That's really the trick here, is that they're all in there trying to just buy their lottery tickets. And we are loving it. We are loving it. So look at this, up to the upside, 645, 653. We just wanted to stay above 5 even, 681, 726. Wow. How come I didn't put $40,000 on this bet today? Maybe I could have broken even for the day, but no such luck. I am only going in for $400, not for $40,000. That's what's my problem. And now we're down 41,000, just so you know. I'm watching it on another screen. I can see, look at that going to the upside. Look at that going to the upside. Wow, this is great. We're going to win $400. Well, you know what? It's not over. I shouldn't say that. We got a long freaking time. We got 6.5 minutes. Gee, many Christmas, 6.5 minutes. I'm losing my voice here. All right, come on. For those of you in the Founders Club, we will be doing our first show, the Founders Club show at 7 p.m. That is just for the 20 of you, plus Maria and Tyler and myself. And that will be at 7 p.m. If anybody wanted to get in the Founders Club, you are too late. You are too late. You could go and try to get in for the next one. Just go to tradingdeskcapital.com and you can start to apply for the next one. Oh, no. No. Get up there. But you're going to learn, those folks are going to learn to trade exactly like me. They're going to see everything that I do, and I will show them the entire kit and the caboodle, as my grandma used to say. The kit and the caboodle. Oopsie daisy, up. Boy, we are really treading water here. It just doesn't want to make it. I thought we were in clover when we were on that green stick, and now look at the red stick, and that's not code for anything. Okay, let's stay up. Let's stay up there. That's where we are. I can't say any bad words on YouTube anymore. I don't want to get in trouble. And, oh, my gosh, we're getting killed on. It's going to be maybe a $50,000 loser today. Oh, look at that. No. Get up. Get up. Come on. Get up. Come on. There we go. Here we go. There it is. Beautiful. There it is. That's what we're looking for. That's what we've got 5 minutes to go. We still need to get up over that blue line. We need to finish over that blue line. We're at 490, 511, 519, 486. Wow, 498 right there. $5. Man, my hands are sweating like a pig. Holy moly. I'm not sure how much pigs sweat, but I know if I sweat like a pig, I'm sweating like a pig. So let's get, you know what we ought to do? Let's do this. Let's have a little fun here. Woo, there we go. All right, come on up. I need this thing. Daddy needs to buy a new pair of shoes once in a while. Now we're down 40,000 in the big account. 40,000 in the big account. Boom. There it is. 40,000 in the big account. There we are, Tasty Trade. Dang it. Come on. Get on up. Get on up, she said. Okay, what's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat room? Let's go chat, make that money. That's right. I need 74.15. Theta says he needs. I need 74.05. 74.05. No, get up, you dirty dog. That's exactly right. That's not code for anything. Let's go. Up. Come on, up. We just need to get, is there something wrong with this thing? How come it's not going up? I'm begging it to go up. You know what? Get up there. Get up there. You know what I'm going to do? How about this? Let's do this. You really want to have some fun? How about this? Ooh. Where am I supposed to go? Right there. Up. I can't get it. Folks, this is not a financial show. Now this is a very bad comedy show is what it's turned into be. This is bad comedy because we are losing. Who can lose $40,000 and have fun doing it? This guy. I can have fun doing it because I know what the math is. It doesn't matter down today. We'll come back from it. I'm not worried about it. What I am worried about is winning this $300 or $430. That's what I would like to do. There's Brad Fouts is in the house. I see that Brad hasn't been here in a while. Who else is here? If you're new to the channel today, come on in. This is a crazy day to be here, down 40 grand. We love it. We need the views. That's for darn sure. YouTube sent me a check the other day for $1.07. You can't beat that. I'm not sure what to do with it, so I gave it to the Humane, or I'm going to give it to the Humane Society. So let's see here. Draft B. I don't know what that means. Draft B. It's working. It's working. Yeah. Come on up. Up there. Up there, you dirty freaking thing. Let's see if I can't. You know what I got to do? I got to get right underneath this thing and go like this. Oof. This is crazy. If someone came to this channel for the first time, they'd say, well, first of all, what is wrong with that guy? Why is he wearing a suit and tie? And what the hell is he doing on this channel? That is it looks almost obscene what he's doing. So let's get on up there over the blue line, over the frickin' blue line. Time check. Only got 2 minutes in this nightmare. 2 more minutes in this nightmare. How are we doing in real time? Somebody do the math for me. It's not good, right? What are we down? 50 grand, something like that? Are we down 50? Are we down 40? Something 50, 40. I'm the happiest guy down. If I get down out of this down 40, I'd be thrilled. Let's go up there. Let's go. What a whole $2 from YouTube. We spend more than that at $3.51. Yeah, that's right. $1.07. How about that? $1.07. Yeah, you know what I do is keep that check and just put it and frame it. That's what I ought to do. All right, go on up there. Look at this. Look at this. We got a minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to say that's in round numbers 75 seconds. Look at this. Green. How about that? That's what's going to keep our loss under 40 grand if we win this one. And what's the smaller account doing today, you ask? I'm glad you asked. And it is right, boink. There it is right there. All right, there you go. It is only down about 500. Not too bad. All right, time check. Time check. We got 50 seconds. 5-0. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. This last minute is brutal. This doesn't look good for the home team. This does not look good. 7401, 7401, 78, 7401. Wow, we are getting killed on this. We are having a bad day. You know what? That's fine. Let's get all the bad day. Look at that. Stopping the loss on the put side. Stopping the loss on the put. This is going to be a disaster if ever there was one. We're having a rough day, guys. We're having a rough day. We're going to lose 50 grand. Maybe not 50, but we're going to lose a lot. We're going to lose 50 grand? No. 40 grand? No. Yes, 40 grand, maybe 39 grand. Let's see where it comes out. 13 seconds. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7. Well, you can see it behind me. That number, that clock's behind me is a little bit off, and it's 3, 2, 1. There it is. Woo-wee. Wow. What a nightmare this was, huh? Looks like we lost it all there. That's okay. We can live with that. We can live with that. We got it. Let's see what's happening here. 7401, missed it by $5. So more importantly, let's see how we did here in the account. What did we lose? 40? No. How about that? Is that, give me this number, guys. What is the number here? This number is not as bad as I thought. So you mean to tell me if you take yesterday's number, what did we win yesterday? Does anybody remember? What did we win? Yesterday we won 38,117. And did we get back to 38,117 here? What did we lose? 38,846. So in 2 days we're down a couple $100. We made 38,117 yesterday. We lost 38,846 today. So that's where we are. And here we are on the $30,000 account. And someone's already done the calculation at 529. 529, maybe even only 519. 37,405. Wow, if that's all what it is, 37,405, we're actually much better off than I thought. So, all right, here's the numbers again. I'll let you guys figure it out. Where are we? So on this one, is this one here? So that looks like it ends with an 05. So that's not too bad. If that's the case, that means we won $1,000. Wow, are you kidding me? Overall, we're up $712. That is pretty sweet. Excuse me, that's pretty sweet. I don't know what we did yesterday in this account. Wow. So I guess we did 519. So we won 519. No, we lost 519 in this account. Remember, you got to take the green minus the red. So I think we lost 519 here. That's about right. And here we lost about 37,405. But yesterday, who remembers what we made yesterday? I remember we made 38,117. Okay. Thank you guys all for very, very much for coming. We are going to see you tomorrow at 3:25. I will get that posted right away before I do much of anything else today. And then I will see any of the founders in the school tonight in our school class at 7 o'clock East Coast time. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I am out of here.